Hello and welcome to Wake Up and Smell the Mic S&P 500 review for Thursday, March 30th, 2023. It's now 6:25 a.m. Central Time. We start off in the S&P 500 daily chart at DeMark, looking back to end of December 2021. I'll zoom into the current area now. The S&P 500 has printed the combo and sequential sell setup 2 count. And to negate that for end of day today on the 30th, there must be a close below 3970.99 for the price flip to the buy setup count 1. The S&P 500 has qualified 5 separate levels. This supply line is qualified. This propulsion momentum up for 50% and 100% is qualified. This relative retracement disqualified up 1 is in qualified status, and these 2 supply lines are qualified. And it's about an easiest confirmation process as one could hope for. So today there would need to be an open higher than this close on the 29th and tick higher than the high on the 29th. And close end of day today on the 30th above the close on the 29th. Price in the pre-market hours for the S&P 500 at 6:29 a.m. on the 30th is 40.51. So it's going to start the day off in a nice way, possibly getting the first 2 steps done, opening higher than this close and ticking higher than the high from this bar on the 29th. Then it's just a matter of closing above this close on the 29th for end of day today, and all of these will be qualified and confirmed, and a very high probability of more S&P 500 upside price action head south, and it's going to have a tough time getting past the Ichimoku cloud conversion line and baseline. Conversion line is above the baseline, another bonus point. And then there's a ongoing demand line right here that should act as support. And this trend factor down 1 will also be support. If it closes under the demand line and trend factor down 1, these 2 levels could become qualified for end of day today. The S&P 500 weekly chart, looking back to the COVID crash era. I'll zoom into the current area now. The S&P 500 is in the weekly chart started off with the combo and sequential buy setup 1, aggressive sequential and combo that is, and could gain the sell setup count 1 price flip with a close above this close on the week of February 26th, and of course that would have to close the end of the week this week to keep that status of sell setup count 1 price flip. The CBOE total put call ratio charts KST of the put call ratio shows it's continuing its downward torturous trek for more bullishness. Not so much torturous in the S&P 500 yesterday, had a nice leg up. And if things continue for the S&P 500 as they are in the pre-market hours, and this could go down to this blue line and back under, and then we'll evaluate there, and it could cease to be somewhat torturous. So this is looking good for the big fat cap megatechs and the likes of them. And actually everything did well yesterday. Financials and technology coexisted. The S&P 500 support and resistance levels big board chart shows the gray areas at the downtrend line from 0603.21. The baseline concerning the lagging line 26 bars back, and R2. And price in the pre-market hours for the S&P 500 is 40.50. So to the downside is weekly conversion line 4002, 50 simple moving average, S1, the pivot point, R1, and the weekly diamond bottom extension, perfect uptrend channel. To the immediate upside is the daily Bollinger Band upper band, daily horizontal support 0407 2021, the daily high channel 3, the top of the cloud, the conversion line 26 bars back concerning the lagging line, and a gap zone, the top of gap zone 2, 4089.49. Definitely pay attention to the top of that gap zone area. And the S&P 500 daily AD line went above its 21 EMA signal line quite handily, along with the NDX NASDAQ 100 daily AD line is above its 21 EMA signal line quite solidly. And the ROC 1 went above its positive volatility line at 1.0, closed at 1.42. ATR2 is right at the top of its green zone. And the PPO extreme made it above 0 to positive 0.89. And this is the third day above the New York traditional McClellan breath oscillators 0 line. So to get back to 0 and under, it would take 2,506 decliners over advancers to get under 0 and back to 0. Have a great day.